So we have the Los Angeles Rams versus the Arizona Cardinals. Everybody knows what's happening here, right? I mean, look, the Cardinals laid an egg last week against Atlanta. It was very plainly obvious that they just don't have the talent there in Arizona just yet. Because they are so weak in so many positions, especially the offensive line, you can't really get a good bead on whether Josh Rosen is the guy at this point. Hope he is. They've invested a first-round pick in him, and most people thought that this entire cast of quarterbacks coming out in this draft was pretty solid. So I tend to lean towards that. It's going to be a year or two before you really figure it out, but he should be good. David Johnson Jr. is probably going to have no tread left on the tire by the time he is, though. So they got to figure something out there. Larry Fitzgerald's going to be long gone by the time he's good as well, so they got to figure something out there. How is Wilkes losing this job after one season when they knew he was going to be losing a lot with a rookie quarterback anyway? It takes a lot of really bad decisions to lose your job in the NFL in 1 year. He's already fired an offensive coordinator and made some other moves on his staff, and they really haven't helped. So I see it. There's a serious lack of talent on this team. Serious lack of talent on this team. But yeah, I mean, it's very obvious that he's making bad decisions. There's some bad mistakes as far as timeouts, general strategy. People just don't look like they're prepared for what they're supposed to do. So yeah, he's on the outs, and I think this is a very good landing spot for Mike McCarthy. I think that he would love having a quarterback as young and talented as Rosen to mold into a true professional, and I think that he's got the head to get this franchise in the right direction. That said, that's what you're playing for in this game. You're going to get a good draft pick because you're going to get lumped up on, and you're thinking about who your next coach is going to be. Because the Rams are going to beat the crap out of you. The Rams are down right now. So you've got Gurley that's hurt, and Cooper Kupp's been hurt for a while. Everybody's known that. But the offense really hasn't been the same since he got out of the lineup. They're vulnerable, and they're young, and their defense hasn't been what it was supposed to be because of some key injuries early on. So the Rams are going to take advantage of a very weak opponent this week, but they've got to find some answers. The playoffs are around the corner, and McVay really needs to adjust. He's not right now. You should get Gurley back for the playoffs, so that's going to be great. But the offense still needs to recover from the Cooper Kupp loss. It hasn't. The defense still needs to improve. Aqib Talib was a big blow, losing him, and they haven't really found an answer since he was out of the lineup. So they've been overly reliant on a high-powered offense, and they've lost some players to injury. There's not as much potency on that offense, and their warts are starting to show. So I hope for you Rams fans out there that McVay gets things figured out. This is a great game to get a tune-up, do some experimentation. You're almost guaranteed to win because, well, the Cardinals are essentially practice dummies. So work out the kinks. Get something figured out. Get a good plan for the playoffs. That's what you should be looking for in this game.